any of
of
this.
I think I'll get maybe one or two, maybe. Because Veronica, you don't have books for like legit books for. I say legit books. Do you read? Do you have a backlog of books?
Yeah, it's sitting right here. And
how many books? I'm actually curious. How many books?
1, 2. I have 10 on my table.
Because
like legit books.
I am Goblin Brain, and I can't fathom the idea of reading books anymore. But that's probably because in school we were told to read books, and I don't find it fun.
Wait, let me tell. You can see how thick this book is. Hold on. So wait, you probably can't hear me. Yeah. So I like to read fantasy.
Oh my. Oh, that's cool. That's huge.
Yeah. So it's
You know what?
800 pages. 800 plus pages.
I lied. I have a book backlog. I have audiobook backlog.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Do you like listening to books?
I like listening to books.
You like listening to books?
No. So yes, I like listening because I cannot pay attention when I read.
Is it like the flipping of page or like, because that's some issue for some people, or is it like your attention span? Like
my attention, and it's not even bad attention span. I just start, like I'm reading and I start thinking about it and I start thinking about something else.
Oh, I see.
So it's not like I'm losing focus because it's a bad book. I think I just can't focus when I'm reading.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't know if that's ADHD at that point or something.
I was going to say, is that ADHD? Or
my wife has at times, she's like, you're probably like on the low end of ADHD. I'm like, that's probably what it is. Because I can't so when it comes to books and like, this is the same thing with school too. Like every time I have to like read off books and stuff, I took forever because I was just like, I cannot focus. I like lose interest. But if I'm like listening, if I'm hearing the book, it's actually kind of nice because I appreciate the voice. Like appreciate the voice acting. Because at times, if it's a good quality audiobook, it's like a lot of voice acting, a lot of like background music and all that. You can
distinguish the characters via voice too. Yeah. Okay, since we're talking about like actual books, didn't you have one like that you promised a friend? And I'm giving you PTSD because I know this has been in your backlog for years, so I'm gonna bring it up.
The book, the book is called Worm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on my backlog. It's been on my
For
backlog
how long? Rat yourself out for how long?
I think 2018 at this point.
Oh,
2017. The issue is my friend's probably told me to read this book for like, he's been telling me for years, and at this point he is salty as.
Because you promised him 1 year that you'd read it. I know you did.
No, and the worst part is like the book. Honestly, when I think I just need to sit down and reread it again because it's a web book, or what's it called?
It's like a web book, right? It's like a superhero web book.
I'm trying to find the right words because he's gonna kill me if he's listening to this. Give me 1 second. I swear I booked. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's called Worm. It's the web series. It's a web series.
Okay.
And it's long and short at the same time. It's probably faster to read than, because I tried to listen to the fan made audiobook. And at times it was good. At times really, really bad. Like I could not focus because quality was bad, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
But there are 30 arcs, and there's like, let's say like 6 to 10 parts on each one, and each part could be like a good amount of scrolling.
Your maybe ADHD would not read that.
Yeah, it's
I'm not gonna diagnose you, but like I was like, maybe you're ADHD.
I've like low-key self-diagnosed myself. There is a test, and I forgot if I took the test.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it is long.
But
essentially,
it's not bad. So the thing is, the book is actually really good. Like, cause I got.
But it's like superhero based, right?
Yeah.
Which
So
is
it's
why
like
he recommended it.
Yeah. That's the entire reason why he recommended it to me, and I was reading. I was like, this is actually a good system because it's like, the setting and everything's really nice. It's superheroes, but it's like not super dystopian, but it's like Invincible style.
Oh, okay.
But not hyper gore. It's like,
I was gonna say,
it's not the norm. It is not the
Okay.
norm for comics. I think that's the best way to like just
Okay.
say it. It's not. It doesn't follow the typical, but it follows a lot of tropes.
So you have started it.
Oh no, yeah, I've read like
you've read
I've technically read like
some
a third.
arcs, right?
I've read a third
Okay.
of it.
Okay.
I think I've read like 10.
Okay. You're never gonna read that. Finish that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, my guy.
Sorry, my guy.
I know that's like the one thing he like sticks to me, and it's funny because they read. There's other books that like they read, like that friend group reads, like Brian Sanderson's group or Brian Sanderson books. It's on my list.
I was gonna say, is that on your list?
Yep, I have an uncle that gave me all the audiobooks.
Oh my god!
I have
and it's just sitting there.
Legion, Mistborn, Reckoners, Stormlight Archives. I have all of it.
Oh my god! You can literally leave this in the background while you work.
I have the audiobooks for the Game of Thrones books too, like from up until Dance with Dragons. You are dumbfounded right now. You were like, I have the Witcher audiobooks too, actually. Like the
I'm a bit speechless about your audiobook list. I wasn't even like really thinking about like normal books because I know you don't read them.
There's a reason, and I have audiobooks, and it still doesn't fix the problem. Oh.
Wow.
No,
okay, so
the audiobook for Worm was on Spotify.
Really?
That's how I listened to it for like for 1 year or half a year. During work, I would just be playing the audiobook.
What? Is it still on Spotify?
Let me check.
Is it just called Warm?
It's called. You have to search it up, but yeah, if you search up Worm, it should be on there. Let me see, Worm.
Like Worm.
And I think it's Worm audiobook.
I got it. Worm audiobook by Robert Rain Ramsey.
I got up to. I got up to 12, and 12 out of 30 arcs.
I'm trying to. Oh my god!
But the issue is, I would say the issue is the arc 11 and 12 were kind of hard to follow because I think the quality was really
Oh.
Props to these guys for doing it. It's a good project.
For doing it, yeah.
But I was just like, it's kind of, there's some that
just so everyone can give context, Warm, the audiobook on Spotify, came out in 2016.
Yeah, the audiobook came out 2016.
I'm kind of dumbfounded by your audiobook list. I don't know okay.
She is shook, and I love this. It's too good.
The solution is that you just need to listen to these during work.
The solution is very easy. The solution is there.
Yeah.
It's not hard. But then,
you
like
stay
I
on
mentioned, oh, Worm finished in 2013. Finished in 2013.
Wow.
And I know it's been going on earlier because my friend would bring it up during college.
When we were in college, yeah.
And he would bring up like, "Oh, this is really good." So sorry, he's been talking about this for a decade.
Sarah, yeah, I was just gonna say it's been a decade, and you've been struggling.
My goblin brain is bad.
My guy, I'm gonna give you another decade to see where this goes.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Books are hard for me. It's really bad.
But I understand. Like, book, you know.
I used to love reading books, but it's just like, yeah.
I love my Kindle Unlimited. It's very nice.
See, I have a tablet. And you think I'd read. I play Honkai on
manga.
it. I play Honkai on it instead. It's my Honkai machine. I read manga, yes.
No, you do read manga.
I read... I'm dumb. And I say this because I read manga and comic books. For what reason, Veronica?
The photos.
It's got pictures.
It's got... I knew it. And comics and manga, the sentences are short and sweet and not pages on it.
I get so this is a whole like segment.
This is a whole nother topic.
Whole segment. But I get the appeal for books though. I understand like, and I hear this from my friends all the time, and I'm not saying it's bad. I understand like when you read it, it's the ability to have the freedom you have to visualize how things are and getting context.
Who the characters are.
You get to like, they explain it in the books in detail because there's nothing else you can do. They're just they're describing everything that's going on. And I know for some people like really love
it.
Like, they love it.
They like immerse themselves into the world.
Which is like few of my friends there are like that. And I'm like, to me, it's really cool. I'm like, that's awesome. Like, I wish there are times I'm like, I wish I could do that. And I know you can. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb.
No, you're self-diagnosed of ADHD is what makes you not want to read.
Yeah. So, again, props. Like, there's so many books, and I've always seen people like have book collections, or like they do book trades and all that. I'm like, that's so cool. Yeah. I love the idea of everything of it, but here we are.
Oh God. So to wrap up.